Hello everyone, this is Edo Damonte of DraftKings taking you through my six-man lineup for this weekend's Quicken Loans National. We begin with a recent performer, 7 straight cuts for Daniel Summerhays, 8,100, tied for the 8th place at the US Open, has been in really good form, has done reasonably here, although there's a very bizarre 15 over par from 3 seasons ago. Generally speaking, however, he was only 1 over par in 2012, tied for 17th and tied for 30th. For 8,100, I think he's a really, really good price. His putting also is very, very good, and it's very important here, naturally, at the Congressional Country Club. We move on to Brendan Steele, 9,900, big price, but there's a reason why. He's been in excellent form. 2 top 16s, including a top 5 here at the Quicken, and 5 straight cuts, including 4 top 20s, another US Open performer, someone who can take some of that good form and actually bring home a trophy the following week. We move on now to someone who's actually not played well here, but I'm going to chance it anyway because 18 cuts out of 21, it's just too good. That's right, CH3, Charles Howell III, 8,200. He's been cut a lot here, but as we said, the form is good. He's now back on 3 straight cuts, did really well at the FedEx St. Jude, came tied for 26. And he also didn't make the US Open, so he's another player who wants to qualify for the PGA, and this is his chance. Mark Leishman is next up, 3 top 20s, another guy who's in excellent form. His GII in that time was always above the 65% mark, and another guy who's doing very well at putting. His putting at Verdine and DeLuca was frankly monstrous. Look at the stats. The stroke gains over 1, which is absolutely unbelievable. If he carries even half of that in here, he'll do well. Let's move on now to 2 of the cheaper options. T. Wilkes at 6,000, that's right, Tim Wilkinson of New Zealand. He's actually managed to tie for 24th here before. His good GIR has mostly been around the 66% range. That's another really important stat, as is T to green. He still managed to come T61 at the US Open despite having a pretty poor sort of driving accuracy. He is 8th, however, in general driving efficiency. We move on to our last pick, Lucas Glover at 6,500. 2 cuts, 2 missed cuts, but also 1 tied for 5th and 1 tied for 12th. So his stats here are quite good for someone who is 6,500. And again, his ball striking has consistently been among the best. We look here now at my 6 picks. We begin with Glover, Howell III, Leishman, Brendan Steele, who I really think is an outside chance of winning this tournament, Summerhays, and Tim Wilkinson. Good luck, everyone. Welcome to the big time.